Hello crafty friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing week 2 of our Peace of God collaboration. It's hosted by Esther and Diane. I'm hoping I'm saying her name correctly. But let's see. Grab my sheet of paper. But yeah, we're on week 2. No, excuse me. Yeah, well, week 3, excuse me. Draw close to God, come into the presence of the Lord, counted as righteous, sins forgiven. Now, there are 9 verses for this part of the collab. And here are the verses. You've got James 4:8, Psalms 24, 3 through 4. You've got Romans 3:10, 23. You got John 14:27, John 14:6, 2 Corinthians 5:21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I counted wrong there for a second. Romans 4:5, Romans 5:1, and John 4:10. So I haven't quite yet figured out what I'm going to do with the verses just yet. But for the ephemera part of it, this was my week 1. I did a breakdown, basically in layman's terms, what each verse means. On the back of that journaling card, and then I went and I did a further in-depth study on each of the verses. And then I thought this was cool. I found these, I went online and basically put in Peace of God prayers. And I made these tall journaling cards. And this is a little bit of a tag from the kit. And this was one of the tags that I actually turned into a pocket. So I've got that one, which is the prayer, which is Peace of God. And then on this one, I made this cute little journaling card. And on the back, it's prayer for peace. So I'm not quite finished. I may come back in and put another one of those right there. But yeah. So those fit in there. And this is where that flower was. And on the back here, I've got the little bitty flower pots and the flower basket things that I took. Each of the petals, and on the back of each of them, I wrote the date. And then on that day is when I went in for this verse, and I did a more deeper, in-depth study for it. Now, so we're starting this light purple one kicks off week 2. Well, week 3, actually, because week 1, we made the covers for our journals. Week 2 was the first week of the Bible study. This is week 3. So I've got this page and this page that I'm wanting to, and I've also got these two, but I'm going to do these two. These two right here is where I'm going to put I'm going to do the projects for the verses. But like I said, I haven't quite figured that one out yet, so I've left those blank. So for today, we're going to do this page and this page. And now, this page right here, I will be doing another one. I was just playing around with some vintage book pages that I had. They're, the really old and brittle ones. I wanted to incorporate them in this journal, but I didn't know how. So I just took 2 of them that were side by side, that they were still connected, and I made this. It's, I guess you would call it a journaling card, I guess. But I stamped here, and on this one I thought it was cool because I pulled out my light teal, which apparently the stamp still had some of my sage green on it. So it did this cool little ombre effect, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, all of this is coming around the edges. It's just scraps that I've already accumulated from this kit. And I added a butterfly with a pearl back here on the back. And on the front, this flips out. So I can put maybe a pocket with a small card here, which I may end up doing. And then more journaling space here. And this right here just slides in and clips. And I've also got this right here for more journaling spaces if I want it. So, and that just sits like that. So I probably am going to do another one of these in our week 5, probably 5 or 6. But I'm going to go ahead and take this out, both of these off of here for now, and come over on this side. Now, for this was something that was in the kit. It's just a large side tuck. And I'm going to add that right there. And I forgot to pull my die cuts out. I did make up a bunch of die cuts for, see, I've got my green, I've got some yellow, and I've got some purple. And the purples, I've got like 4 different color purples actually. So I know I want to come in and do I should have had all this picked out before. I'm going to do one of those. Probably do some purple here. I'm going to do one of those. One of those lighter purple ones. And one of these. Put all those back. I love these little containers. I got them from Temu. They hold my die cuts like during my projects, and then any of the leftovers that I have, I just leave them in these and I can add to it as I get done with more projects. And it's just one little, I've got everything stored right here at my fingertips. So I'm going to go with these 3 right here. So I have this large darker one. I have this regular purple one, this lighter purple one, and then just a touch of the green as well. So I've got those 2, and then I made these little labels using my this is the Tim Holtz Field Notes one. I got this let's see, was it last year? No, it was the year before last for Christmas. My hubby bought this for me and I love it. I used this one right here to do that. So there's that one. So let's go ahead and ink this up real quick. I mean, it doesn't need a whole lot of inking, and if you notice, I'm not doing a whole lot of inking with this kit because it's already distressed. To me, it's already dark, which, I mean, it's a gorgeous kit, but if you've been following along with me, I don't usually do distressed. It's just not my thing. So but I will lightly distress the edges just so you don't see the white where I cut the ephemera out. And that's as dark as I go. I just can't bring myself to go any darker, you know? So, but yeah, these are sized to fit the length of the page. Like so. So, there we go. And I love how it's got this vintage script on it. So pretty. Now, on these, I'm going to arrange them like so. And you can come up with these because your label is going to be covering the bottom like this, so they don't have to be flush down here on the bottom. And I kind of like stagger them. Move that one over a little bit. There. I will fuss around with this until it gets to until I get it the way I want it. That's just me. It's just me. And then I may come in like this. There, and you see how that just covers that up like that, so you don't even see, but you see this gorgeous little like pop out of the flowers. And I may actually bring that down and pull y'all up. There we go. There, that's more of what I was looking for, and I will cut the stem. Sorry guys. I will cut the stem like that. But yeah, you see. Now, let's lift all of this up and start gluing. And I always use my tweezers when I do my die cuts, because to me it's easier to grip them that way. And sorry if y'all hear what sounds like running water or pouring water. It is currently storming here, and that's another reason why I wanted to jump on here real quick and get this filmed. I have been so busy last week, so I didn't get a chance to get this filmed. And then I was kind of hoping to get this filmed a little bit earlier today, but because I knew, well, I mean, the rain moved in last night, but we had a break, and the rain moved back in quicker than I thought it was going to. So yeah, if y'all can hear that, I apologize. There we go. And I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, because usually when it storms here, we lose power. It never fails. So I'm trying to get this done quickly just in case we do lose power. But yeah, last week was just crazy, guys, between work and then had management meetings and then schedule changes and everything. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm even still sane right now. But there we go. There's how that looks. And then I've just got this little tag. I'm going to leave the top undecorated because I'm not sure yet whether or not I want to add a ribbon or a tab or something like that to the top. So I'm just going to leave it blank, and it's just got this pretty paper on the back, and then it just slides in like that. So flip that over, and I'll go ahead and reattach my little card here. It just sits like that. There we go. Now on this side right here, in the kit you get these little 2 manila folders, and I thought it would be cool to take and do like a double, like a stacked pocket like that. And you would have a pocket up front and a pocket behind. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you down just a little bit more. I'm trying to get the spacing on these good. Yeah, right there. And then I'm going to come in with my pencil, and I'm just going to mark. Because you won't see it because this is going to cover it up. And now to turn these into pockets, I'm going to just close these up. Like so. And then glue just the 3 sides down. So the side, both sides, and the bottom. And of course, I forgot to ink. Because I'm in a hurry. There we go. And I put my fingers in the glue back here. Took a little bit more right there. And now on the page, find your lines so that you know you got it in the position that you want it. That look crooked. There we go. There we go. Now, before I forget, let's ink up this one. And I'm not worried about the back section there because you're not going to really see it. Now, I will do these 2 right here and that right there. But you see how it's just a light inking? Because I do not want anything, I do not want to add more to the darkness of this kit. I wanted to keep it as light as possible, but with a little bit of stressing. So So here and here. And there. And on this one right here, I didn't put any lines because I'm going to gauge it from the distance from like this top tab. So that's the only reason why I didn't mark the bottom as well. And also from the sides here. Because I'm going to cover up those corners. Well, I want to cover up these corners as well. There we go. And voila. And there we go. I'm not going to decorate that because it's got enough decoration on it with the print from the digital. And now these are just the little envelopes that I'm going to just stick in here. I've got another envelope that I'm going to put back here. And then I've got these two journaling cards. I'm going to put this one right here. And this is the same way with the other one. I don't know if I'm going to put any tabs or anything on those just yet. I may not. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there you go. Just two simple, quick projects for our journal. Now, in the next video I do, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm going to do these two right here, and hopefully by then I'll figure out how I'm going to incorporate the verses into it. But this is just a Walmart pharmacy bag. So I'm toying around with an idea in my mind, but I'm not quite sure how to get it on paper just yet. And then of course I'll have the cards, that the large tag, or cards, I may do tags this time, I don't know. I did 3 journaling cards on the other side, but yeah, the ones that go in these pockets up here, I gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So, but I'm still in love with this kit. But anywho, but that's it for today's video, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, crafty friends.